Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to my apostles, elders, great millstone, that taught me this truth and do real well. Peace and salutation to the Zaquanian Wa'akim, and Shalom to the elect. So, yeah, today is June 27, 2020, the year of prophecy. And I have an article from abc12.com. And just Lord's will, I just want to bring this lesson out. And Lord's will is edifying to the elect. Just more proof that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. And that even though Esau Edom, which is a so-called white man, is being controlled by the Heavenly Father, and he believes that that he's just doing his own thing. Hey man, none of his works are going unseen, man. All right, okay, from the heavens, okay, through the man to the man of the Lord, man. Okay, Yahweh Shemel Shai and the angels and the men of the Lord are watching them, man. So while you jakes are worrying about the next stimulus check that's coming out, or when the NBA is going to open up, or okay, the NFL draft and how your team's looking. Look, man, we're worrying about prophecy, man. Okay, and the closer we get to the end, you're gonna see more articles come out on this RFID chip because this is nothing new. This has been being made this was being made, all right, in the projects, okay, or the elites, all right, for decades, man, if not hundreds of years. Okay, so this article is titled "Bill Requires Employers." Okay, employers. Okay, so these are certain jobs. These are certain companies. These are certain plantations, man. Plants, warehouses. Okay, employers, man. Okay, bill. So there's a bill requires employers to keep implanted microchips voluntary for workers, man. Okay, so what is is being kept afloat? It's being gradually is still seen as an option that you can, if you want the chip, you can take it. Because ultimately, this article is short. It's gonna get right to it. But ultimately, this chip will be mandated, man. So this is why at the bottom it says the Michigan House passed a bill outlawing company policies that would make implanted microchips mandatory for employees. Why did Esau Edom have that in this article? Because it is not time for it to be mandated. Why is that? Because what? Prophecy must be fulfilled, man. You see? All right. So this man has to fill his belly, man. You see, race wars must come. Yahweh Shai prophesied of great things that's going to take place on the planet Earth in these last days, man. That must come to pass. That's why I scripture say what when these things happen, all right, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, what? The end is not yet. So let's read this article because it's not yet. And you're going to hear that word yet again in this article, man, because it's not yet. It's here, but it's not yet. So this can be the year, Lord's will, or it might not be, but Lord's will, we're aiming, we're pushing, all right, for this to be the year because it's right here in our face, man. Okay, this is it says Lansing WJRT 625 2020 as employers around the U.S. implant microchips in workers. Okay, so this is happening. This just happened 2 days ago, man. This article just came out 2 days ago. So yes, man, people have the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, already implanted for them, in them. Okay, and it's been happening years ago, man. All right. It says in workers to track productivity, the Michigan House passed a bill making them voluntary in the state. The bill passed Wednesday prohibits employers from requiring workers to accept a microchip implant, right? Because it's not time for it to be mandated, man. See, these are all test runs, trial runs. See, these people that actually have the chip right now are all dummies, man. They're pretty much lab rats, man. Okay, like when you watch the movie I Am Legend, okay, and he was testing a cure on the rats. That's what these zombies are, man. Okay, it says the bill passed Wednesday prohibits employers from requiring workers to accept a microchip implant. It says, in quote, with the way technology has increased over the years and is come in as it continues to grow, it's important Michigan job providers balance the interests of the company with their employees' expectations of privacy. said State Representative Bronna Kell of Lenawee County, who sponsored the bill. Okay, because of what? It's all gradualism. So real quick, because what's going on right now is your monetary system is being translated to pretty much technology, man. Okay, your money is pretty much getting translated to to a chip, man. All right, to a database. All right, grapho. When you go into the word charagma, that word mark goes into charagma, which goes into charax, which goes into the word grapho. The word grapho meaning what? Data. All right, letters written. Description. Information. Okay, writings, man. And what is that writings? Okay, that writings is what information, your security, your so-called social security. You see, your so-called medical history, your so-called 401k, how much money you have on you. Okay, your privacy, your identity, everything about you, all the way down to your breathing pattern, all the way down to what you see, how you feel. See, this chip will be able to interact with your whole way of being, man. And this is what this man ultimate goal is to do. And this is the Most High, Yahweh Basham Shai, using him to do this, man. So more articles will come out the closer we get to the end on this chip, because this is prophecy. And our elder apostle Tahar of Great Millstone seen this decades ago, on down decades ago, man. And now that it's being seen, what the scriptures say, it is for a set time. At the end, it shall speak and not lie. So it's speaking, man. The RFID chip speaking by itself. It's speaking for itself. The scriptures speaking for themselves, man. We just messengers. We just pretty much interpreting what you see, man, or what you hear. Okay, if you will, man. All right. So call Allah Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This is gradualism. It says a policy of gradual reform rather than sudden change or revolution. So a gradual reform. Okay, so that's why they didn't have it mandated out there in Michigan. Okay, they had a bill passed that outlawed it being mandated because it's not time for it to be mandated yet. They're going to mandate it in order out of chaos. Okay, they're going to probably crash the economy. Okay, pretty much do away with the dollar bill. All right, hospitals are going to be flooded. Okay, so they're going to be like, look, man, you got to take this chip, and this is why the vaccine is a very key thing here in these last days as a test run, man. All right, because ultimately it's going to be the chip to what? Be the change. But it's gradually being pushed on you people, man. All right. At the bottom it says the hypothesis that evolution proceeds chiefly by the accumulation of gradual changes in contrast to the punctuationist model. So it said an accumulation of gradual changes. And what is that gradual change? Going from a FRN, okay, ultimately going back into the ancient realm, man, which was resources, man, land, cattle, right, gold, certain spices, okay, certain possessions, okay, that were traded, all right, and that were sold, all right, they were sold and bought, all right, they were traded goods, man, okay, all right, whether it was food, okay, whether it was clothing, all right, et cetera, man. Guess what, man? That gradually started to change as thousands of years went on to what? Then it became it became what when the elites pretty much set down, okay, and what came up with a scheme to pretty much put the whole world in a trick bag. Then it became the monetary system of the dollar bill, okay, with their faces on it, all right. And then over time, because they removed the gold standard, okay, by President Richard Nixon, all right, I believe in the 1900s. So it wasn't, they've been already been gradually moving, moving the monetary system okay, ultimately to this new world order, which will be by the way of this chip, which is the RFID chip, man, the mark of the beast. So the monetary will be what? From the dollar bill to the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, man. Gradually changing. Okay. So this is why the importance of articles like this is so beautiful in these times that we're living in, because this is prophecy. All right. So it says, with the way at the top, with the way technology has increased over the years, and as it continues to grow, it's important Michigan jobs provider balance the interests of the company with their employees. Expectation of privacy, says State Rep Bronna Cal of Lenawee County, who sponsored the bill. She said, "This is the point." Matter of fact, this whole part right here is this is pretty much the icing on the cake of the article. It says, she said companies increasingly are turning to miniature microchips about the size of a rice grain implanted into employees. Okay, implanted into employees' hands to track productivity so managers can look for ways to boost efficiency. That's a lie, man. Okay, these chips, all right, if you get the RFID chip, man, you through. It's not the track. They can tell you all that bull crap all day. Okay, it's ultimately to be tested. You're test dummies, man. You're lab rats, man. Because the chip is ultimately going to be controlling you, man. Okay, this is why you driving down a highway, and all of a sudden you're seeing all these 5G towers popping up out of nowhere overnight. Okay, because that's going to boost the frequency of that chip, man. Once they start turning it up, man, it's going to cause you to bug out, man. And they show you this in movies. Kingsman. Me and the brothers just watched the movie Captive State, which is pretty much Chicago on lockdown, and everybody had like a chip in their neck. This is real, man. All right, the purge, the last purge, which was the first, which was titled the first purge, was so stupid, man. Okay, what they showed, Jake had the chip, man. Jake was bugging out. All right, so this is real. It says in some places the RFID microchip takes the place of time cards, ID badges, and security clearance devices. Some can be equipped with credit card technology. See, so there's your buying and selling right there, man. All your credit card information will be on the chip. Your identification will be on the chip. Okay, it says some can be equipped with credit card technology to complete financial transactions. Woo! That's a cut that the chip is a bro. That's proof right there that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. And we're gonna read we could close out on that precept. I'm gonna read that again. It says in some places the RFID microchip take the place of time cards, ID badges, and security clearance devices. Some can be equipped with credit card technology to complete financial transactions. Okay, and this was 2 days ago this article came out. Kali said the devices aren't used widely yet. See, yet is the key word. It's not yet. The scripture say what? At the end it shall speak and not lie. You see? Though it tarry, wait for it. Okay? And Yahweh said all these things shall come to pass, but the end is not yet. So it's not yet that it's mandatory, but it will be mandatory, man. That's why they had to pass that bill to outlaw it being mandated, because it's not time. They still working on this plan, this order. The crafty counsel of the wicked was the Most High's getting ready to disappoint, man. It says, but she believes they could become a standard business practice around Michigan in the next few years. All right, so let's go ahead and get one precept to pretty much in it, because you seen in the article it said that the RFID microchip was used to complete credit card financial transactions, right? Wow. Wow. Can you complete financial transactions with Christianity? Stop playing, man. You through. Revelations 13 and 16 says, and he causeth all that he is the so-called white man, he saw Edom, the devil, the wicked that the Bible speaks of. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Wicked is what? Malachi 1 and 4. Okay, who is who? The so-called white man, man. Clear as day. And he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehand. It said in, all right, not on, implanted, okay? The RFID chip is that mark that's going to be implanted. The majority of you jakes is going to take it because you have no faith in Yahweh Shai. How do we know? Well, you ain't listening to us. The scripture say faith come by hearing. Verse 17, and that no man might what? Buy or sell, save he that had the mark. So this is happening right now, man. Or the same of the name of the beast or the number of his name. So it's there, man. It's all there. Okay. You won't be able to complete transactions, okay, without this chip. Okay, the RFID chip, all right, is the mark of the beast. So with that, Lord's will. All right, this was edifying to the elect. All right, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honors to my apostles, elders, great millstone, and taught me this truth. Shalom to the elect.